The acceptance of Angel's messenger and the acceptance of destiny is to make firm establish. So my guests and I bring you messages to establish what you need to know in the present. And of course, I love working with angels and the calmness they bring. Now, in a moment, I'll introduce you to my wonderful returning guest, Michele Newman. But before that, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching this show live at a later date, as it means a lot to both of us to connect with like-minded people. Now, if you've never met me before, then my name is Ray, and I'm the founder of Radiant Angel Energy. And I'm a spiritual guide and healer who is passionate about helping you reconnect with your divine presence and step into your purpose. Now, through angelic reiki, angel oracle cards, guided meditations, exploring past and future lives, I support you in healing your past and creating a soul-aligned future. Now, my journey has taught me with the right tools and guidance, we can all connect with our higher selves, embrace transformation, and live a life full of abundance and fulfillment. Now, each episode of this show covers various themes of a journey, a mini guide meditation, or an angel oracle card reading, with the wisdom of wonderful guests like today's returning guest, Michele Newman, about the energies of the eclipse season and how to navigate its intensity with greater ease. Now, Michele is a best-selling author and high vibe priestess who galactivates your cosmic consciousness and raises your frequency while channeling Sirius Galactic Council. Michele's Galactic Council assesses your aura and Akashic records for higher vibe alchemy mentorship of psychic soul sensibilities. Heal ourselves, heal our planet. Now, with testimonials such as, with Michele's gentle, kind presence, her crystal bowl magic, and her insight, I was able to have the best reading of my life. I loved how it was recorded so I could go back and re experience the healing at the time of the session. And Michele's gift of sound invokes peace, deep healing, and change. Whether she is speaking to you, singing, or playing the bowls, she communicates with intent to positively affect your inner landscape. You leave Michelle's session realigned with your thoughts and actions, bringing you to a place of deep and powerful peace. So, without further delay, hello, Michelle, and a warm welcome back to the Angels and Destiny show. How are you today?
Thank you so much, Ray. It's amazing to be here. How am I? Well, the eclipse energy is affecting us all. The eclipse energy is wild and crazy, and everyone on the planet is facing their challenges. Me, you, you and I were talking earlier about some of the stuff we're going through. No human is immune from facing your challenges right now. And yeah, it's, let's just take, how am I? Let's take a deep breath, Ray. We've,
Okay.
Ray and I have been on just for what, 20, well, it's already been about almost 40 minutes. And in those 40 minutes, it was like, ah! So I think the best thing we can do for all of us is just to breathe. Just feel your body alive and vibrating with the sound wave, with the breath wave. The breath is spirit. The breath is all life. Breath is spirit. Breath is life. And so, as the priestess of pure, peaceful presence, which is a name given to me, I honor the pure, peaceful presence of being right here and right now. And I know we all need this. Absolutely. I could say desperately, and yet letting go of the desperation is exactly what we need to do. So if you are feeling desperate, take Well, I'm going to change that. Not take another breath. One of my teachers taught me allow the breath. Just allow. Just be. And let the breath breathe you. Let the breath breathe you. Breath is all we have. When we're alive, we are breathing. When we are in another form after we leave this body, we are still breathing. The angels breathe. Air is everywhere. And so, because I am a songstress, I must start with a song. I release and I let go. I let spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, we're only here for love. Shall we put the words up, Ray, or should we just continue to
We
sing?
can do. Let me get those up.
If you want to sing with us.
And whilst we do that, Michele Reddington is here and she says, bless the breath. And she agrees, let's sing.
When we sing, excuse me, when we sing, we get out of ourselves. Our breath is breathing us, and we let go of our stuff. I release and I let
And I let
go.
go.
I
I
let
let
spirit run
spirit
my
run my
life.
life.
And my
And my
heart is
heart is
open
open
wide.
wide.
Yes,
Yes,
we're
we're
only here
only
for
here for
love.
love.
I
I
release
release
and I let
and I let
go.
go.
I let
I let
spirit run
spirit
my
run my
life.
life.
And
And
my
my
heart
heart is open wide.
open wide. Yes, we're
It's
only here
only
for
here for
love.
love.
Yes, we're
We're
only here
only
for
here for
love.
love.
Yes, we're
Yes, we're
only here
only
for
here for
love.
love.
That's
Beautiful.
right. Woo!
A beautiful way to start the show. Very uplifting. So before we get into this fascinating conversation and more of Michele, I want to remind everyone not only can you share this video, but you can also ask questions, leave comments and thoughts, as both of Michele and I want you to be part of this conversation. So please don't be shy, just like Michele wasn't shy. And that was Michele Reddington. So Michele, we've got two Michelles, one with an L, one with two L's. So Michele, why don't you mind us a bit about your journey and how essential earth elements alleviate the eclipse energy that we're experiencing?
My my journey. Well, I was born like this. I was a wild and crazy kid. I remember my mother saying, "If, honey, why do you always have to tell everybody the truth?" And I said, "What do you want me to do, mommy? Lie?" And she said, "Well, no, but you have to be. You have." She was trying to teach me about diplomacy. You can't always just tell people about stuff. Meaning, I thought about that most of my life, long after my mother passed and as an adult. So my mother saw that I was telling people stuff about them, and it's because I saw auras. I saw the aura around your body. I was looking at your Akashic records and reading your soul. What I didn't get was that not everybody saw that. I did not get. No one ever explained to me, people don't see that stuff. They just don't see what you're seeing. And when I would say something to someone, I would say, oh, well, you this or you that. And adults would look at me like, oh my God, what is she doing? Reading my mind? Kids at school? I didn't have a lot of friends when I was a little girl because the kids would go, ugh. They just thought I was weird. And so I spent a lot of time at home or out in the fields and looking at the clouds and talking to angels and talking to my spirit guides. And by the time I was in junior high, I'd learned to keep my mouth shut. And then my friends would say, you're so quiet. It's like, yeah, because they would just talk and junk about, the girls would talk about boys and makeup, and I didn't care about that stuff. And I learned that people weren't seeing what I would see, so I just shut up. And, I did what my parents expected, and I went to college and I got a good job. And of course, I became a musician. My good job was teaching music to kids. So I was having fun because the kids, they were relaxed and fun and easygoing. And, kids didn't mind me being wild and crazy. And so I got along better with kids than I did with adults for many years. As I got towards my 50s, um, after going through many, many spiritual revelations in my life, the Galactic Council of the star system of Sirius announced themselves to me and told me, we are speaking through you. You are our channel for us. Now, I had already met many spirit guides. By this time, my mother was on the other side. Oh, my father too at that time. So I was speaking to spirits on the other side. But when they started channeling through me and it was a different voice, now that was really something. Then I
Oh, wow. Okay, just bear with 1 second, Michelle. Because Michelle's saying she can't hear at all now. And I just want to check. Can you hear me at all, Michelle? Or is it both of us you can't hear at the moment? Because I just want to okay, oops. Just bear with 1 second, Michelle. So it looks like I think I can be heard, Michelle, but it doesn't look like people are able to hear you at the moment. I can hear you. I've just got the show here. I can be heard, Michelle, but it doesn't look like people are able to hear you at the moment. I can hear you. Oh, so we can't actually hear you, Michelle, which is very strange. I know. That's to go in, Ross. So why I have no idea why you are not coming out. That is so nice. Yeah. So Michelle says no sound on Facebook. There's no sound on YouTube because I've just gone through YouTube myself. So I don't understand why, because that has never ever happened before that my guest uh yes, yes. Um cool. Michelle, did you hear so this is Michelle Reddington. Did you actually hear Michelle when she started the show and then suddenly we lost her, you lost her voice? So let's see what Michelle comes back with. Because whether if we actually heard you initially, or whether now. So One Sacred Mountain says, wow. Can you hear us, One Sacred Mountain? Oh, right. So it looks like they heard you initially. Ah, right. Okay. Oh, that's so that's why she's on Facebook and YouTube. So can you hear Michelle now on YouTube? Um, Michelle Reddington. So I'll just wait for Michelle to come and say. It'll be great. It'll be great if she could hear you. Ah, so um, I'm just waiting for her to say whether she can hear you now. No, not yet. So it looks like we heard you initially, Michelle, but then we've suddenly lost sound. And I can hear you fine, but um it's the eclipse that we're going. It's the eclipse that we're going. We'll just wait for Michelle. Going. Just wait for Michelle. No, so they heard you initially, Michelle, but they can't hear you now. Okay, and you remember that will icon I showed you earlier, at the bottom of the screen, is that still showing that you're on your IO system? You, the will icon on the cross. I have no idea what has gone on. This is weird. Ah, Okay. And there's no wires that have come out at all. You're absolutely right. Creator assist and guide us to her word. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Um, it's always interesting. I don't know if anyone can. You're absolutely right. Creator assist and guide us to her word. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. No. Um, I've got Michelle on screen. Not Michelle watching. Michelle on screen. Can you just why don't you try going out and then coming back in again and see if that'll work? No. So Michelle watching. Can you hear the bowls? I can hear them, but I don't know if Michelle watching can hear the bowls. No, no sounds yet. Okay, so yeah, and we'll see whether that works. And then if not, I've got another idea. Okie doke. So please bear with us whilst this is all taking place. Those that are watching us live, I do have an idea. Oh, no, mind you, did that work last time? It may be that what we'll have to do is we'll have to record the show on. So when Michelle comes in, if you still can't hear, then what I may have to do, we may have to literally pre-record this show on Zoom and then put it out again on YouTube. Um, so we'll just wait and see. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll definitely find a way of doing it, whether it's live now or it's we pre-record or we literally go and pre-record a show and get it out within the next hour. So yeah, we've got time. It may be that if I know I had trouble before, but I might be able to go live on Zoom and YouTube together. So if I can do that, we can go live straight away. If not, then okay. So it looks like Michelle is ready to join us again. I just got to find her. Oh, okay.
Myself.
Ah, cool.
I see myself on camera now.
Okay, so Michelle, can you Michelle watching, can you hear Michelle? So we'll just wait and see whether Michelle can hear Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yay! Maybe we should start all over again. That was crazy.
That was really
Hi,
crazy.
Michelle. I'm so
That
glad you're
was
here,
re
Michelle. How sweet of you to come. It's wonderful that you came.
It is,
Yay.
it is absolutely wonderful. So, shall we start the show again from the top? And then I can cut this bit out and we can continue.
I guess you can edit it out. The Okay, love you too, Michelle, and the
So
angelic realms. Absolutely.
yeah, so it's really difficult to edit in the middle of the show.
Okay.
So I'm going to start
Well,
from the
but
top and introduce the show. So we're going to have to start singing. We're going to have to sing again.
we're going to start all over again and get, oh, wait, I'm not going to say we're going to get this right. We are holding the angelic energy and all spirit guides, all the angels, all the elements and elementals of our planet. May we be connected from heaven to earth and earth to heaven, heaven to earth, earth to heaven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah.
Okay, so we're going to start again, and so 1, 2, 3. Hello, and welcome to this edition of the Angels and Destiny Show. Why is this show called this, you may ask? So I'll tell you. The acceptance of Angel's messenger and the acceptance of destiny is to make firm establish. So my guests and I bring you messages to establish what you need to know in the present. And of course, I like working with angels and the calmness they bring. Now, in a moment, I will introduce you to my wonderful returning guest, Michele Newman. But before that, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching the show live or at a later date, as it means a lot to us to connect with like-minded people. Now, if you've never met me before, then my name is Ray, and I'm the founder of Radiant Angel Energy. And I'm a spiritual guide and healer, passionate about helping you reconnect with your divine presence and step into your purpose. Now, through angelic Reiki, angel oracle cards, guided meditation, exploring past and future lives, I support you in healing your past and creating a soul-aligned future. Now, my journey has taught me with the right tools and guidance, we can all connect with our higher selves, embrace transformation, and live a life full of abundance and fulfillment. Now, each episode of this show covers various themes for your journey, a mini guided meditation, oracle card reading, with the wisdom of my wonderful guests, like today's returning guest, Michele Newman, about the energies of the eclipse season and how to navigate its intensity with greater ease. Now, Michele is the best-selling author and High Vibe Priestess who galactivates your cosmic consciousness and raises your frequency while channeling Sirius Galactic Council. Now, Michelle's Galactic Council accesses your aura and Akashic records for high vibe alchemy mentorship of psychic soul sensibilities. So heal ourselves, heal our planet. And with testimonials such as with Michelle's gentle, kind presence, her crystal ball magic and her insight, I was able to have the best reading of my life. I loved how it was recorded so I could go back and re-experience the healing at the time of the session. And Michelle's gift of sound invokes peace, deep healing and change. Whether she is speaking to you, singing or playing the bowl, she communicates with intent to positively affect our inner landscape. You leave Michelle's session realigned with your thoughts and actions, bringing you to a place of deep and powerful peace. So without further delay, hello, Michele, and a warm welcome back to the Angels and Destiny show. How are you today?
I'm just I'm just laughing, Ray, because the energies of the eclipse are so wild and crazy. We've been talking about all these things going on, and everyone is experiencing the what are perceived challenges, facing all of our stuff, everything in our life that is real, that is for us. And I mean, you were telling me about, how difficult it was for you yesterday, and what you're going through. And here's Ray leading this incredible angelic angels in destiny, and she's got some shit going on. So we'll hold blessings for you.
Oh, thank you.
We will, one of my mentors says, allow the deep breathing. Allow. Not take a breath yet. Allow. Let the breath breathe you. I'm going through stuff. You're going through stuff. We all are feeling our junk. And so allow the breath to breathe you. Allow spirit to breathe you. More than anything, we need to breathe and breathe deeply. If I can say any one thing that everybody needs, it's breathing. All day long, I walk around doing whatever I'm doing, and I just stop. And I look up. Spirit is breath. Spirit is breath. Breath is spirit. Breath is life. Life breathes you, and you breathe in life. Breath is everywhere. While you're alive, breath is here. And after you leave this body, breath is still here. The world, the cosmos, the galactics, the angels, everything is breathing out and in, out and in. In Kabbalah, it's called Tzimtzum. It's like the yin and the yang. It's like the waves going in and going out. It's the breath going in and going out of all being. And that's what we need more than anything during this eclipse energy.
Beautiful. Thank you.
And I love starting with a song. Can we start with a song,
we
please?
can start with the song, of course.
I'm a songstress. Do you want to put that up, Ray?
I can indeed. There we go. That's up.
I release and I let go. I let spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, we're only here for love. I release and I let
I
go.
let go.
I
I
let
let
spirit run my
my
life.
life.
Yes,
And
my
my
heart is
heart is
open
open
wide.
wide.
Yes, we're
Yes, we're
only here
only
for
here for
love.
love.
Yes, we're
We're
only here
only
for
here for
love.
love.
Yes, we're only
Only
here
here
for
for
love.
love.
Only here for love.
Yay! That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So before we get into this fascinating conversation, I want to remind you, not only can you share this video, you can also leave questions, comments and thoughts, as both Michele and I want to be part of this conversation, so don't be shy. And Michele is here, says we're all retired guests. And Lee Turner says, oh, I'm able to join chat now. Michele, it's Lee from California, Sacramento. Glad to have a moment to
Lee,
listen in.
hi. Oh, I'm so happy to hear from you.
So,
Yay. Hi, Lee. Hi,
so
Michele. I'm glad
I,
you're both here.
I know it's absolutely brilliant, and that they're taking the time to comment. So thank you both very much. So Michele,
We've
why
got
don't
the California crowd here.
Ah, and I bet your weather's nicer than it is here in the UK. So, Michele, why don't you remind us a bit about your journey and how essential earth elements alleviate eclipse energy that we're experiencing?
I'll get into the essential earth element meditation in a little while.
Lovely.
How did I get here?
Yeah.
Well, I've always been like this. I've always been a wild and crazy girl. When I was a little girl, um, I just wanted to look at the clouds and I used to lay down and put my back on the earth and just touch the earth the way I still do with women and men. I just say, get your body on the earth, lay your tummy on, touch the earth, look at the sky. We are truly we are channels from heaven to earth and earth to heaven. That's where the breath comes, heaven to earth and earth to heaven. And um, I always would look at people when I was a kid and just say, oh, well, you this and you that. And, I didn't know that not everybody saw auras. I wasn't aware that everybody didn't see those pretty colors around your body, or um, see what was in your heart and soul. I was looking at people's Akashic records and kind of reading what was going on. And the adults would look at me and go, oh my God, like, is she reading my mind? What is this kid saying to me? I was an indigo child in 1953, long before what we see now is normal among the kids. Um, and the children at school thought I was weird. They used to shun me. I didn't have very many friends. And my mother would look at me and say, well, honey, just, I'd ask her, why don't people like me? And she'd say, well, you don't always have to tell the truth. And I was thinking, oh, what should I do? Lie, Mommy? And she said, well, there's just ways to talk with people. And she was trying to teach me about diplomacy, which of course is important. We have to be diplomatic and careful in what we say to people. What I learned was I need to not talk about what I saw. And people don't like it unless they ask me for it. I had to be quiet. So I just learned to shut up. And if I wanted to have friends, I kept my mouth shut. And so by the time I was in junior high and all the girls were blabbing about, makeup and guys and what I thought was boring stuff, silly stuff, like, why are they chattering about nothing? And I realized they didn't see what I saw. So they would say, oh, Michelle's so quiet. Well, I'm not quiet. I'm not a quiet person at all. But I just wanted to have friends. So I would stay quiet and not talk because it didn't feel like I would fit in otherwise. And of course, my parents wanted me to go to college and get a good job. Now, when I say that, my mother knew that I was a sensitive kid. So what does a sensitive person do? Become a musician. So I got a degree in music, which was a good college degree. And then I got a teaching credential and I taught children. And that was fun. Teaching music to kids was so much fun because kids, they let go. They know how to have fun. And I could be wild and crazy with them. And I enjoyed being around the kids more than the adults. It was not as, I had trouble making friends with adults, but kids, man, I was great. So I was always talking to spirit guides and angels and, hearing voices. And I had a lot of experiences. I was an outdoor girl because I just love nature, because nature is where I could find some peacefulness and not have to put up with the rest of the world's chatter. And I would go up to Mount Shasta, and when my mother passed and then my father passed, I would be talking to them. On Mount Shasta, my Lemurian tribe came to me when I was camping. I became very good at wilderness camping and being outdoors, and the Lemurian tribe came to me and they brought me into Telos, and I kept having my experiences. And in my 50s, the Galactic Council of Star System Sirius came to me, and they started talking, and they said, we are channeling through you now. So it wasn't just talking to spirit guides on the other side. Now my voice changed and it became them. And they told me, you're one of us. I am one of the Galactic Council of Star System Sirius, and among the council that I channel, it was decided that I would take a body and go have a human experience so that I would understand how humans feel. And then in my 50s to remember that that's where I was from and that's what I'm here for. We're only here for love. And that's what we're here to teach. So
Oh,
um,
beautiful.
that's how I got here. How did I get here today? Well, we just had a women's retreat in Mount Shasta. One of Lee's friends was at that retreat, a good friend of hers, and it was amazing. And we were galactivating our cosmic consciousness and tuning into all the amazing elements of life and being. So that's why I'm here.
That's beautiful. Yeah, Mount Shasta is one of those places that I hope one day to actually get there physically. Spiritually, I've journeyed there, but physically one day I'll actually get to experience that myself because it sounds quite amazing. Now, obviously, here in the UK, we have Glastonbury, which is a place I love. And then when I finally get my retreat property, that's going to have the all the elements that are there. So
I've
where
been to
do
Glastonbury too. I love it. It's amazing, incredible. Just
Glastonbury is absolutely amazing. And Michelle says, amazing moment of life and the benefit of all beings. Come to Shasta. Yes, I will get there one day. Um,
well, we all have
Definitely.
sacred places. We all have beautiful sacred places. Um, California is my home. Lemuria was my home, and I just love the Pacific, and so I tend to stay here. But I've been where you are too.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
we
that,
just
no,
we
that
just we send the sacred energy in the airwaves and in the ley lines to each other so that we share our sacred places.
Absolutely, and the beauty is we are all connected. Even though we now have the internet, which is absolutely amazing. That we have that connection. We've always had that connection with other people in other parts of the world because we have that energetic connection because we are all one, just vibrating on different dimensions and different wavelengths.
That's right. Perfect agreement.
Yeah.
I
But
I love speaking with you, Michelle. Ray, it's so much fun to hang out with you and talk about all this.
oh yeah, no, it's brilliant chatting with you as well. So as we're talking about wavelengths and all being on the same, and obviously where you went into music, that again is a great bridge between people, and again that works on the energy waves. So where do the crystal bowls come into this, the sound bowls come into all of this?
Well, um, in Lemuria, I was I was a crystal bowl musician, but we didn't have crystal bowls that were like this. Oh, we only see one of them on the screen, right? Here,
Yeah.
here's here's another one. Here's another one. Anyway, all these crystal bowls have beautiful alchemy in them. Um, so in Lemuria, everything was resonance. Everything was alive with the tones, the sound, the ocean, the cliffs along the ocean were made of crystal. The crystal was all vibrating at a really high frequency. And it's the eclipse energy. My throat is like, okay. Hmm. At in Lemuria, when it was pure and real and true, everything was vibrating at a super high crystalline frequency. We hear some music now. We can see on YouTube at 528 hertz or 432 hertz or I saw one the other day, 999 hertz. The music of the spheres that has been written about and talked about for so many years was all vibrating together. And the earth indeed was a Garden of Eden, just as it's written about in the Bible. Not the same interpretation of the Bible, but truly a Garden of Eden where we had everything we need. And because we're all crystalline, our bowls are crystal. I mean our bones. Our bones are similar to apatite crystals, the same composition as apatite crystals. So when we play the crystal bowls, our bones and our teeth and everything start to vibrate with them. And if we all start vibrating in the crystalline energy and tune in to the ley lines of the planet, then we are truly vibrating at a high frequency. And so I just brought that in with me, that crystalline energy, into this lifetime of being born in the 50s when, just like today, things were not very pleasant in many ways. We had just finished the World War II, and then the Korean War, and then the McCarthy era, and all of those things were going on in the historical context. And yet I was vibrating these crystals. I just didn't know what to do with them. So what I saw in front of me was, oh, music does that. Music has a high vibration. I was lucky enough to have a mother who was also a musician who understood this. And I feel very blessed. My mother used to say when she sang, she saw a silver thread come out of her mouth. And I grew up with that, hearing my mother say that. And so she helped channel me into music, which is where I fit in. And when I was a teacher, of course I played piano and guitar, and yet in the late 90s, when I met the Crystal Bowls, people look at me now and they go, oh, do you ever sing jazz anymore, or do you ever play guitar or piano? And I just go, what are you doing now? I'm playing my Crystal Bowls, because I knew I I knew I had met my instrument. So crystalline energy and high frequency is everything in the cosmos, everything in the galaxies, everything on this planet. We're all vibrating. You know, physicists talk about string theory. It's in physics, the string theory. Well, this air is alive. Everything's alive. It's alive with the energy. And I'm not talking about radio waves. I'm talking about the energy of the high frequency. And there's a lot that tries to interrupt that, but we just keep it going. Sometimes we have to patch it up, but we just keep it going. And it's people like us that hold that energy to keep it going. So all we have to do is touch it and tune into it. Tesla tuned into it. Einstein tuned into it. Einstein said everything is particles. And, you know, this cabinet here, it's made of particles. The desk I'm on, made of particles. Everything, all the particles fit together. And the particles are everywhere, and all we need to do is see them and feel them. And when Tesla talked about the energy, it's right here in the air. We could be using a Tesla coil to create energy and not have to pay our PG&E bill.
Yeah, we know that one.
It's possible. It is possible when the world is ready to accept. When
Yes.
when those who are supposed leaders can see a bigger picture.
Exactly, and the new leaders that actually come through. So Michele says, "I'm happy to be together here now, beautiful." And Lee says, "Doctrine of the animism,
Animism, yes,
animism."
yes. I'm with you, Lee. I'm with you, Michelle.
So the question is, you know, how do we connect to these energies? You know, how can we learn to actually hear them, see them, taste them, feel them, actually be part of them?
Well, wonderful that you asked. I'm going to answer that with the meditation that I have for everyone. And
Beautiful.
yes, and this meditation I have, I created it for this show specifically because today is
You.
the eclipse. Well, well, I talk about these kinds of things all the time. When I say I created it for this show, I put it together in an order for this show. Um, I didn't create any of this; it's already in existence. And I kind of, as a friend of mine who writes poetry, I caught it. I caught it from the air and put it together in an order that's a specific process. So, and I wanted to do it today because it is the eclipse energy, and the eclipse energy is very wild and very hard to know what to do. So rather than trying to change anything, we'll just move into what to do and how to alleviate the craziness of this total lunar eclipse. Shall I move into it, Michelle?
Yep, let's
Okay,
move into it.
I'll tell you when to put up the first slide. So
Okay.
this total lunar eclipse, it's a full blood moon in Pisces energy. And when they say blood moon, it's because, well, the full moon happened yesterday. We're still in the energy, of course. Um, and it was at 11 a.m. Pacific time for those of us in California. Um, was it, let's
It
see.
was
So
about
that would have,
7:08 for us.
could
Minutes
you
past 7
see,
in the evening.
could you see the lunar eclipse? Did you see the moon disappear?
Um, I didn't, but it was cloudy where I was, so
I see. Well, of course, you're in UK.
yeah,
So,
exactly. Although I do
right,
know there were people, I've seen pictures, there were people that did manage to see in the UK, but no,
right.
I didn't.
So, when this eclipse happens, it's the harvest moon. It's the Native Americans call it the corn moon. But when it happens, the moon gets red, so they call it a blood moon. When the total lunar eclipse happens, the moon, that beautiful white silver globe, turns blood red, and it's really something because I've seen that before. Of course, I didn't see it in the middle of the day yesterday, but I have seen that before. And this is an eclipse gateway. We're like entering a portal now. And on the autumn equinox, there'll be a partial solar eclipse. So we're kind of in the gateway between two eclipses. The partial solar eclipse is going to happen on September 21st, the autumn equinox. And people will be able to see it from the southern Pacific Ocean. If you're in Australia, New Zealand, um, Antarctica, somewhere on a boat. I don't know if the Hawaiian Islands or Fiji will be able to see it, but it will be in that area. I actually looked at a map of it to see. It's pretty south. I don't know if Fiji will be able to see it or Hawaii. I don't think so actually, but and yet it will be felt across the globe, throughout the waters, the air, the ethers, the mycelium of our planet, the galaxies. And this portal, this walking through the eclipses, it's your invitation to create your miracle now in your life. Our planet needs a miracle, and we are the creators of it. When we heal ourselves, we heal our planet. As you know, since ancient times, eclipses have been really scary for the human tribe. Uh, the intensity that people feel, and people are feeling it now, the rattling, the bright red hue of the moon, the darkening, all of this is very scary and very intense. It produces anxiety all over the planet. If you are facing anxiety, or you're just anxious about everything happening on the planet, it's true. All the wars, oh, angels help us. All spirit guides, everyone, help our planet. You all know what's happening, of course, in Gaza, in Israel, in Syria, in Africa. There's a hurricane in Hawaii where Mu was. Although it's going north of the islands right now, it may do less damage than they thought. But all the hungry children everywhere on this planet, we don't need to live like this. We truly do have everything we need. And this truly is a Garden of Eden. If everyone would just switch your point of view, just change your mind, change your brain cells, it's very possible to have everything we need and to live a good, wonderful life on this planet. It doesn't need to be suffering. It doesn't need to be what I've heard some people describe. Well, I'm not even going to say it. We can change this. We are the creators of this. This particular eclipse is incredibly powerful to support your spiritual surrender, your deep release, your emotional well-being, your emotional alchemy. You will be experiencing different strange shifts and twists and turns during this gateway. Tune in to the destiny of your soul at this time, from now until the autumn equinox on September 21st. This is what Ray and I support people in doing. It's one of our shared connections. We support you in tuning in to the destiny of your soul and knowing your best right path to take. It's not an ordinary full moon. If anybody was looking at it last night, I know here in California, we were going, wow, it's a big supermoon. And this eclipse is magnifying emotions, intuition, your dream state. Pisces is the mystic of the zodiac. So it blurs the veil between reality and fantasy. It invites you to see clearly what is illusion and what is divine inspiration. Can we put that second slide up, Michele?
We can
Excuse
indeed.
me, Ray. I keep seeing Michelle's name. So these are the themes of the Pisces blood moon eclipse. This is what we're getting. Emotional intensification, release and closure, reality versus fantasy, destiny's hand. I love that Ray calls her show Angels and Destiny. The eclipse corridor has begun. And you're probably, I'm guessing, experiencing all the major life challenges. Every life challenge you have is just showing you in the mirror, slamming you in the face. So let's start by holding a golden light of protection for everywhere on our planet right now. Just put a beautiful golden light around the planet. Send that golden light wherever you want. Send the golden light to Gaza, to the children who are so hungry, to all the people. Send the golden light to Israel, who needs it so much because there are some people there who do not know how to stop fighting and being in war. Send the golden light to all the countries. I know UK is also having a lot of political upheaval. Those of us here in the United States know the political upheaval, and the world knows it. So send the light to everywhere. If you want to send light to somebody you know, send the golden light to surround everyone, everywhere. All nations, all children, all religions, all beings, all our relations, all the animals, all the winged ones, all the oceans. With the breath of life, we surround everything with the beautiful golden light so that we can truly heal our planet. And now we are turning that golden light into ourselves. We are healing ourselves. This is a cosmic reset. I have a Jungian friend. She's a beautiful Jungian psychotherapist, and she's calling this a polycrisis. Everything is happening everywhere all at once. I took that from a movie title, as you know. Everything is happening everywhere all at once. It is a polycrisis. And it's exactly what we need to face as we reorient ourselves and our human tribe into envisioning our new earth. We are here to create a new earth. You know that's why you came. All our angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, our galactic high councils, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Venusians, so many beings are truly here to help us. The eclipse is the time to face ourselves and detox body, heart, and mind. And so, as priestess of pure, peaceful presence, I channel the Galactic Council of Star System Sirius and my Lemurian tribe in Telos under Mount Shasta, and I offer you 5 healing earth element light codes to fully support you in clearing your path of old patterns and karmic debris. We're entering a flash flood portal, and these tools will raise your resonance as you enter this soul flow empowerment to create your wisdom gateway. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing from the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing from the ocean. Earth element. I am entering a physical cleanse, and I am resting my body with lots of sleep and naps. I've been taking naps even though I have too much to do. I'm just laying down and taking an afternoon nap. Please don't push your fatigue into Never Never Land. When you push your fatigue, you're going against the flow. If you feel something in your chest or your heart or your tummy or something is going on, check in to see what your body desires you to do or not do. Just ask your body. Your body is part of the earth. So ask your body, what do you desire me to do for you? Your body will tell you exactly what it wants from you. And all you need to do is be still and listen. Make it a meditation. Create your body meditation. Not just when you sit down and say, I'm having a body meditation. Do it all the time. When you're alive and moving and doing this, you might be on the freeway and something's going on. Feel that body. Practice tuning in. This is extremely important. And your physical space. Oh my gosh, I have so much decluttering. I'm overwhelmed with my decluttering, but I'm doing it. Little tiny baby steps. There's so much stuff the longer we live. So face your piles, please. I'm facing my piles. If you need support, call me. We'll support each other.
Yep, I'm looking at my piles as well.
Oh, piles everywhere. The earth is full of piles, and what do we need to do? Clean it out. Clean it out. Clean it out. We need to learn how to take care of all of our recyclables and not make so much trash, so much landfill on this planet. I was listening to Paul Stamets, if you know who he is. He's amazing. And he was talking about the long sound of drum beats. I'm making a new drum. I don't have my drum right now. Well, I have it. I have a drum, but it's not my drum. I'm actually making a new drum. But the long sound of a drum beat that can heal our planet and ourselves with the heartbeat. This sound, this long tone, long and deep, it connects us with the mycelium of the planet and creates a healing loop of long tones. So when there's drum circles, the ancients knew, all the tribes knew to create the drum sound, the low bass. It connects us with the mycelium of the planet. It's a healing loop. We feed the mycelium, and the mycelium, the mushroom, the mycelium underneath the top layer of the soil feeds us. Can you put up the first slide, please?
I can indeed.
Excuse me, the earth slide.
Slide. Yep, that is the earth slide.
Okay.
Let me hide myself.
So this earth slide. Moving into the breathing of our bodies with the earth. We are the earth. Our bodies are the earth. We are feeding the earth, and the earth is feeding us. Why do I have this tree right here next to me? When I'm on Zoom, when I work with clients, when I'm on a podcast such as this, my tree is right next to me because the trees are sentinels. Heaven to earth, earth to heaven, heaven to earth, earth to heaven. We are always one with the trees. I always say, hug a tree, hug a tree, hug a tree. And that's why I've got this tree right next to me. This is my workstation, and my tree is right next to me. I also have a sequoia tree, a redwood tree outside in my backyard, and I go hug that tree. Some of you have seen pictures of me with my tree. I love to hug my tree. I love trees because trees breathe out what we breathe in, and we all know how important trees are. Trees are a divine blueprint. Trees are exactly what we need. Trees are our sentinel. They're a sentinel for us to breathe. They're a sentinel of perfect divine source, being alive, breathing. If we all act like a tree in yoga, there's the tree position. If we all be one with the trees, we are fine. We will be fine. So it's extremely important to be one with the trees, with the mycelium. So let's just dig our roots down. Feel as if you are one with the tree. Put your spine up against the tree. Feel it going down through your body, the roots going through your feet. Touch the mycelium. Get those roots down through all of the different layers of the soil. Get those roots going down through all of the liquids and the fluids of the planet, the oils and the water table, down to the center crystal, and touch the earth and feel the earth. And breathe as if you are the planet. Breathe it. And hold that energy. This is how we ground ourselves. We thank Mama Gaia. We thank our fairies, the gnomes, the elves, the elementals, the soil, the mycelium. One with the planet. One with all life alive. And now we are moving into water. Ray will put up the water slide. This full moon is in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. Pisces is also a mystical sign. So we are in this water energy. Please, please, please drink lots of water. Take Epsom salt baths. Swim if you can. And cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. And thank the water. Thank the water. The water is emotion. Be grateful for all the water. If you're doing your laundry, if you've got your washing machine on, just say thank you, water, for coming through. Do you know the source of your water? Do you know where your water comes from? Which natural source does the water come through pipes into your house? Water is emotion. Water is life. We heard that when we heard the Lakota and they were doing their water project a few years ago, trying to stop the oil pipeline from going through. Water is life. We cannot live without water. Relationships, emotions that don't work for you with relationships. Don't get angry. Don't get emotional. Rewrite the script. Rewrite the script of your relationship. If you can't do it with the person because they're not able to, then do it on your own. Especially, I've done this with, I did this with my father after he died. I rewrote the script. I remembered a specific situation and I rewrote the script. So rewrite the story, change the story for your positive outcome that feels right. Change your story and use your emotions for what you need. So, the water bearer, you can float in pure water. It's so peaceful, so peaceful. The water brings us the rain in the spring. The fluids of our body are tuned into the water. They reconnect us back into the earth because our physical bodies, this is our body temple. It's the body temple of our emotions, our heart, our mind, our soul. Water conveys emotion. I've done the water ceremony as Dr. Emoto has showed us with the crystals in the crystal bowl. And you can see the different sounds showing in crystals in the water. Water conveys emotions. Many emotions are coming up during this eclipse and throughout this gateway. And so just feel them in your body and allow them to flow, to flow. Just let it flow. Let it go. Whoa, 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 let it flow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Water is our health and our well-being. So hold the water activated. When you drink it, feel it flowing through you. When you use it, if you're watering plants, feel it. Just feel the water. We have earth element, we have water element, and now we have air. If you find the same old mind loop running through your head, throw it out with the trash. Change your tune. Rewrite that song. You know how it is. Same old tape. La, 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 la. Air is mind. Rewrite the song. Change that loop. Stop the recording. Just literally take it out of your head and throw it out with the trash. Give it to Mother Earth. She'll recycle it. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I don't need that anymore. Change your brain cells. Flip it. Hold that. Choose something that you need to release out of your mind and give it to the air. Let it flow. Oh, oh, oh. it flow. Oh, oh, oh. Let it go. Oh, oh, oh. Let it go. Oh, oh, oh. And the fourth earth element is fire. Fire. Fire is spirit. Fire is alive. Fire is dangerous. Fire is scary. Fire is what keeps us warm and cooks our food. Fire keeps us going. Fire is this phoenix rising out of the flames. When your mind is flowing freely with open imagination, you can tune into the fire of spirit. You can tune into your galactic soul origin. You activate the fire within you. You can create a fire ceremony during this eclipse time. Fire ceremony to release and regenerate. And you can tune into the passion of your fire. What's the fire in your belly that moves through all your chakra energy centers and activates body, heart, mind, and soul? Earth, air, water, fire. When we reach the autumnal equinox on the 21st, we will celebrate our vision of renewal and regeneration as we live the fullness of our divine blueprint. So just know you are walking towards that celebration. Feel the fire of your spirit. And the fifth element is ether. In the Chinese element, they call it wood and ether. Wood brings us right back to earth, and the ethers bring us into the cosmos. It's the same. So we are going to hold these energies, breathing the air, feeling the fires in our belly and our spirit, our soul, tasting the water. If you have a glass of water, drink it now. Feel that water, touch the earth, feel your roots. We're going to bring it all together with these crystal bowls, with the sound. Breathe, center, ground. Breathe, center, ground. Breathe, center, ground. Here are the light codes. I'll be chanting a little bit of light language. Shamishki vonashti, Shamishki vo, Shamelito kaleshka, Vaya Moshiska, Alko Mavi, Vahi.
It's beautiful. Thank you. That was divine. Do let us know how that was for you in the comments. And Michele says, Sirius and Ascended Masters, Galactic Council Assistant Guide, clear the outmoded lobs and patterns, old contract that no longer serve. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Ah,
Michelle.
totally. And Michelle says, beautiful, etheric. It certainly was. Yeah, it was lovely listening to that and having those vibrations literally just go through. Yeah, thank you so much for that. So, because you did that for us, Michelle, I am going to pull a card for you and everyone watching as a thank you for that, because I feel that that's another element I think we need to bring into the show. So it's always our bless and cleanse the cards. And Presh says there is so much magic in the air. Beautiful. Thank you, Presh.
Thank you,
So,
Fresh.
what does Michelle and everyone who's watching this need to know for? Oh, excuse me a second. Oh, that was me just throwing the
Lee
cards everywhere.
writes,
No, there
Lee
was
writes, I'm feeling the elements merging in me with you. Yay.
oh, beautiful.
Yay.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing, Lee. Let's move that back. So, what does Michelle and everyone who's watching this need to know for their highest good at this moment in time? Does Michelle and everyone who's watching this need to know for their highest good at this moment in time? Gosh, the cards are having fun with me. This is a beautiful card. So, Michelle, and for those watching, wise leader, you are a beacon for others.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh.
So, for you, Michelle, that is
Will you
confirmation.
send me a photo? Will you send me a photo of that?
Oh, totally. I will do. it says everything, that you are a wise leader. You've come into this stage in your life now where you are a wise leader, and that you are a beacon for others.
Oh,
So absolutely amazing. With all the stuff you are doing, you are that beacon of energy, that light. And for all of those of you who are watching, whether live or the replay, know that you also are wise leaders yourself. You also are the beacon for others. And as you start walking forward, raising your energy, stepping into your purpose, living your life, you become that beacon that then sets other beacons alight. So we have, this beautiful, you can just see all these humans, just across the whole planet, just being beacons of light, um,
that's right.
uh,
I,
all around. So yeah,
I know Michelle. I know Michelle and Lee personally, and I can say absolutely they are both leaders who are beacons of light. There's no doubt. I do not know Fresh, but I'm guessing you are too. And
yep.
and we know
I've
that
known
Ray
Fresh.
is. We know Ray is with her amazing show and her amazing offerings. You are absolutely, and you've been a beacon of light for me during this eclipse. When we planned this, I don't think we didn't think about the fact that it was an eclipse, but
No,
we've been beacons of light for each other. You've been that for me, and I think we're here helping each other. So everyone, and I know that anyone who watches this in the future is watching it because they too are beacons of light and leaders. We're all just holding it. We're holding each other.
we totally are. And Michelle says, especially both Ray and Michelle, absolutely. We are all beacons, and we are all going to make a difference to what's going on, in the world. And yes, you're right, Michelle. Bless you, Ray. Michelle. Light those candles. Oh
Light the
yes,
candles, light the
light the
candles.
candles, light the
Wait, wait.
candles within us.
Okay, I'm doing it. I've got it right here. I keep one on my desk all the time. I could have
Perfect.
lit this. I could have lit this for our spirit fire. I didn't even think about it, to tell you the truth, but here we are,
Beautiful. Thank you for
lighting the candle.
lighting that for us.
That's for you,
Um,
Michelle, and for all of us.
and precious, we have to.
That's right.
That's what makes it brighter.
That's right, Presh. That's right.
It's
Yay.
uh, it certainly does. So, Michelle, do you have any insights or thoughts or last words of wisdom to leave our viewers?
Do I have any insights of wisdom to
Yeah,
end with?
any last words you want to leave us all with?
I want to say just keep marching through this galactic eclipse gateway and know that there is celebration on the other side. Hold the vision. All I have to say is hold the vision. We are we are visionaries, and it's our job to hold the vision for those who need it, because a lot of people need it. And even if you're just like 2 steps ahead of someone else in a vision, then we've got to hold that vision for our healing planet, for a better human tribe, for a better planetary way of being. So, and Ray knows the angels are helping us. So just say, Angel, take my hand, please. Sometimes I feel like a little girl and I go, would you take my hand, please? I need my hand to be held, Mommy. So ask for that kind of divine help when you need it. We all get lost and we all are here for each other. We're all holding each other. Reach out to someone when you need it. Reach out to Ray, reach out to me. That's what we do. It's what we do. We're here for it. And and we know that when we help someone else, it also helps ourselves and it helps the collective consciousness.
Yeah, beautifully said. Thank you so much, Michelle. So I hope everyone you've enjoyed this conversation and found it insightful, because I know I definitely have, and you've loved the beautiful words and the meditation and the sound bowls. So if people want to connect with you, Michelle, how do they do that? And do you have anything coming up in the future? Any free gifts offers to share?
I do. Okay. If people want to connect with me, you can get on highvibelife.us. Highvibelife.us. Uh, can you write it in there?
It will be on in the comments after the show.
In the comments after the show.
Yep, on YouTube.
HIGE. Oh, go ahead. What were you going to
Yeah,
say?
no, on YouTube. On YouTube it's there already, but in Facebook, the in the comments after the show,
Okay.
all the
If you
links
go
will
on
be there.
YouTube, you'll see it. HIGEVIBELIFE.us. I try to hold a high vibe. That's why it's called high. That's why I call my energy High Vibe Life. Um, and you can contact me on there. You can have a session with me if you like. If you go to, oh my goodness, now I think my free gift is right at the bottom page. I have a meditation of me singing with my crystal bowls. It's a different meditation. Um, where's my, I'm trying to remember where it
Is
is.
it
Hold on.
singsoul.com or Call of the Mystic Mountain? Or no, that's the book.
Let's see. I'm going to tell you where to get a free gift. High Vibe Life. Just a minute. .us. High Vibe Life are us. Where is my? I've changed my website so much lately. I'm trying to remember because let's see. My free gift. My free gift is
You
on the. I think it's at the front page, the bottom page. That's
okay?
right. Just go to highvibelife.us and scroll down to the bottom. You'll see free gift. It
Beautiful.
has a
Oh,
meditation with crystal bowls with me singing. And yep, that's my free gift. And what's my offer right now? Well, um, September 21st at 12 p.m. I'm going to be having an autumn equinox celebration. Autumn equinox also happens to be my birthday, so it's a birthday party. This
hey,
is
happy
my birthday.
birthday!
I was born on the autumn equinox. I love the autumn equinox. Every year on my birthday, I celebrate the autumn equinox. I always do a autumn equinox gathering. I used to do them in person, and I do them in person sometimes, but I also do them on Zoom sometimes. So September 21st, 12 p.m. Pacific time. We are having a happy birthday, Michelle, and autumn equinox. And because of the eclipse, because of all the craziness, I don't have anywhere for you to sign up yet. I'm actually meeting with my tech assistant this afternoon, and we're going to create the place where you can come and sign up. But meanwhile, if you are interested in coming, just email me, Michele at High Vibe Life, Michele with one L, Michele at highvibelife.us. Just email me and say, I'd like to come to the autumn equinox celebration, please, because we're going to be celebrating big time after everybody walks through the fire, after everybody walks through the fire of their spirit being burned through all their body, heart, and mind, because it's that fiery time. So it's going to be a celebration for all of us on my birthday for the autumn equinox, September 21st. Just write to me. Let me know you want to come, and I'll make sure you get the right page to sign up to come.
Yep. And once you've got that, Michelle, let me have it, and I'll put it in the comments on YouTube and Facebook so that people can find it if they need to.
Okay. We will be activating our divine blueprint for for moving into our new earth.
Wonderful, and definitely what we need. So, thank you so
That's
much,
right.
Michelle, for sharing your wisdom. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show, as always, and I love it when you come on or where I have connections with you. So, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who's watched as well. It's been a pleasure to have your company. And of course, if you'd like to continue deepening your connection with angels, then I have a free 5-day angel connection journey to help you open your channel and start to receive messages from your angels and guides. And for those who'd love ongoing support, guidance and community, then my Angel Wings membership is a beautiful space where we come together for live guided meditations, soul nourishing practices, support your growth and well-being, live Q&As, so much more that goes on. And you'll also receive access to a beautiful library of past meditations and teachings. So you always have guidance and support wherever you need it. And of course, if you are feeling ready for a truly personal transformation, then my Soul Path Discovery program with personal sessions is a powerful journey of healing and self discovery to help you release old patterns, reconnect with your soul gifts, and align with the life of purpose, abundance, and fulfillment you're always meant to live. And the links will be in the comments for whatever feels right for you. And again, thank you everyone so much for watching and for actually joining in. You are welcome, Michelle and Presh and Lee, for taking the time to comment with us. And I'd like to invite you to share this video, as I'm sure there are more people who feel lost and want to get clear on their destiny just like you. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, then please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to be notified of when the show goes live or I post new guided meditations. And don't forget, every time you like, share, subscribe any of my stuff, any of Michelle's stuff, any of my guest stuff, as well as taking the time to watch our everything we put out there, especially on YouTube, you really not only just help us and the algorithm, but for our messages, our information to be seen and shown to other people, but you become part of that beautiful web of that butterfly effect of sending that information out, and you are part of that process. So again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all same time, same place next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for being here.